football, basketball, soccer. These are billion-dollar sports played all over the world. But what about handball? A sport usually played by middle school children and the Chinese. We go to Alexander Payne, one of our senior correspondents, to learn about the world's first professional handball player.
Chances are you've probably never heard of Hannibal von Duke, self-proclaimed local handball phenom.
Hell, by the 8th grade, I learned everything I needed to learn. Fury, fighting, and how to wipe my ass with a milk carton.
This is his true calling, handball. Rain or shine, he trains continuously, with the intensity of a boxer and the mental capacity of a dead boxer. I asked him, why does he train so hard?
Respect.
Respect.
I've been fighting for it my whole life.
After successfully fighting to emancipate himself from his dead parents, Hannibal invested the entirety of the rotisserie chicken fortune in spinning sirloin steaks.
You know, my father told me a man has to find his own reason to live.
Didn't your father commit suicide?
I thought he went fishing.
At the age of 14, he was CEO of a multi-million-dollar corporation. But by 20, it was all over.
Steak on a stick. Steak on a stick, it was a great idea. All right, who wouldn't want to buy that?
America seemed to disagree.
Look, I was just trying to provide class and convenience to the consumer. And if that's a crime, then lock me up.
Upon leaving prison, Hannibal returned to his childhood home, here on 103rd and Riverside, a dividing line between the wealthy whites and the wealthy Jews.
My steak on a stick idea sounds like a dead horse.
So you were bullied as a kid, right?
Bullied? Hell, I was raped.
You can elaborate on that?
You know, I had a dog named Cinnamon growing up.
I feared we were straying off topic.
Government has no right putting an innocent man behind bars with no reason whatsoever.
You assaulted a police horse.
Hey, I jerked off a police horse.
Why?
You know how valuable horse semen is?
No. And it was in prison again Hannibal found his true love, handball, and lost his apartments and savings. He now resides here, under a bridge.
Got everything I need here. Fresh air, my clarinet, and my roommate. My regiment calls for no distractions.
What is that? What's that smell?
My feces.
Why do you keep it in a bag?
Well, I jerk off in it too.
By far, Hannibal has one of the strangest training regimens I've ever seen.
Got the eggs here for proteins, my fuel. Powerade. Keeps me hydrated and keeps the lactic acid out of my system. That's how a champion trains.
What's that?
Ah, hell, this is all I can afford.
You do this every day?
Every day.
You ever get sick from it?
All the time.
Oh my God. It was time for Hannibal to show if he really had the skills to pay the bills.
Oh, look, boys. I've got blue balls.
Alright? Yeah. Skin toxins out so I can focus on the game.
Should I call someone?
No. Ain't no Dr. Faggot gonna tell me to do my body. I'm in pain. I'm in pain.
Is it the vodka?
Oh no, it's the glass. It's in my bag. Bring me my bag. Bring me my bag.
Get him the goddamn bag. Get him the goddamn bag. We reached out to emergency medical services.
I just love this game so much.
To try and understand how a once proud son of New York could end up playing a sport so obscure and intended for the elderly, I went to a childhood friend of Hannibal's to get some answers. Conrad Roth, a local hot dog vendor, quickly became enraged by my questions.
On the buses and shit, they're drugging our children. It's everywhere you look. I can't stand it. I can't even afford drugs anymore. Can you? What was the question?
How did you and Hannibal meet?
I don't remember.
I had no idea how far down the rabbit hole we would go.
Who's he a nurse to? Nobody.
So you and Hannibal had a tough time on the Upper West Side as kids?
Tough. Hannibal was raped.
You know, he mentioned that earlier.
Which is what?
At the end of a long day, Hannibal retires home.
You guys want to hear a song?
Do you know any Sidney Bechet?
Yeah, that guy's gay.
I didn't have the heart to tell Hannibal. It was the middle of July.
Happy New Year! Is my dad really dead?
I guess we have a little bit of Hannibal von Duke inside all of us. That crazy little ball-slapping dreamer. That alcoholic troglodyte we hide under a bridge. That horse masturbator searching for respect. Sometimes as a journalist, you learn something. This time, I learned nothing. For Alexander Payne, I'm signing off. I don't know how they sign off. Don't say sign off?
Tomorrow, the story of a Korean diplomat who uses blackface. Good morning, and get to work safe.